In the boundless void where stars flare like celestial beacons and galaxies spiral in hypnotic swirls, a monumental presence commands the multiverse. Galactus, an entity older than time itself, strides across the cosmos, his colossal form draped in armor of shimmering violet and silver. His helmet, a jagged crown of angular spires, pierces the darkness, reflecting the light of dying suns.
His eyes, twin voids of infinite depth, survey worlds with an impassive gaze, for he is no mere being, but a fundamental force, a devourer whose hunger sustains the delicate equilibrium of existence. His ship, a gargantuan orb of sleek metal crisscrossed with glowing conduits, drifts silently through the interstellar expanse, a harbinger of his inevitable arrival. To behold him is to witness the sublime terror of creation's edge, a silhouette that dwarfs planets and humbles gods.
In the shadowed recesses of the DC universe, another entity reigns with unrelenting dominion. Darkseid, a towering figure hewn from obsidian, stands as the god-king of apocalypse, his craggy face etched with eternal disdain. His eyes blaze with the crimson fury of the Omega effect, twin beams of searing energy that twist through space like serpents of fire. His throne, a monolithic slab of blackened stone, rises from a landscape of molten rivers and smoldering ruins, a testament to his iron rule. Clad in armor of dark, jagged plates, he exudes an aura of oppressive might, his every gesture a decree that shatters hope. Within his realm, he is absolute, a deity whose will reshapes reality itself. Yet his power, though formidable, is tethered to the chaotic cosmos he governs, a universe where destruction and rebirth dance in endless cycles. The Marvel Universe gleams like a cosmic tapestry woven from threads of vibrant nebulae and radiant star fields. Its order is upheld by guardians of unimaginable power, each a pillar in the grand architecture of existence. At the zenith stands the one above all, a luminous presence whose golden light cascades across the multiverse, a benevolent force whose will is the heartbeat of creation. Beneath him, the living tribunal presides, a golden colossus with three faces, equity, necessity, and vengeance floating in the cosmic void. His robes shimmer with the hues of distant galaxies, and his scales, suspended in ethereal balance, weigh the fates of realities. Eternity, the embodiment of time, appears as a humanoid galaxy, his translucent form a swirling cosmos of twinkling stars and nebulous clouds. These sentinels ensure that no external force, no matter how malevolent, can unravel the intricate harmony of their domain. The DC universe, steeped in a darker ethos, lacks such impregnable defenses. Its cosmic framework, governed by deities of malice and ambition, permits upheaval where Marvel's structure forbids it. Darkseid's Omega beams, lances of scarlet energy that bend and weave through dimensions, can reduce worlds to cinders within his reality. Yet their potency falters when measured against the ultimate nullifier, a deceptively small device from Marvel's arsenal. This artifact, no larger than a mortal's hand, glows with a cold white radiance, its surface inscribed with alien runes that pulse in sync with the universe's rhythm. Capable of erasing entire realities with a thought, it stands as a silent guardian against cosmic threats, its power a counterpoint to Darkseid's destructive might. The interplay of these forces raises a profound question. Could Darkseid's Omega beams function in the Marvel Universe? Or would the ultimate nullifier hold sway in DC's reality? The answer lies in the metaphysical boundaries that define each cosmos. Marvel's universe, fortified by its guardians, repels foreign powers with an unyielding resolve. The living tribunal's golden gaze would unravel Darkseid's essence, reducing his omega beams to mere sparks in the void. Conversely, Galactus, whose footsteps quake the stars, would find his hunger stifled in DC's turbulent cosmos, where Darkseid's will reigns supreme. The powers of each universe, from beams to nullifiers, are bound by their origins, rendering cross-universal conquest a futile endeavor. Galactus, birthed in 1966 by the visionary minds of Jack Kirby and Stan Lee, emerged as a paradigm-shifting creation. His debut in Fantastic Four #48 cast him as a godlike enigma, his massive ship a floating citadel that eclipsed the heavens. His heralds, silver-clad figures gliding on boards that slice through space, scout worlds for his consumption, their eyes aglow with cosmic fire. Kirby's imagination, steeped in mythological grandeur, crafted Galactus as a force beyond morality, neither hero nor villain, but a cosmic necessity. His true form, imperceptible to mortal minds, manifests as a towering humanoid clad in amethyst armor, a projection shaped by the observer's psyche. To a human, he is a giant whose presence fills the sky. To an alien, he might appear as a vast, roiling tempest of energy and light. Darkseid, introduced by Kirby in 1970 after his transition to DC, stands as a counterpoint. His debut in Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen #134, followed by his prominence in The New Gods, established him as a god of tyranny. His visage, a mask of craggy stone etched with scorn, and his armor, a patchwork of dark metal, evoke a warrior king forged in the fires of war. Like Galactus, he employs avatars, projections of his essence to interact with lesser beings, his true form too vast for mortal comprehension. Yet where Galactus is a cosmic constant, Darkseid is a schemer, his plans woven with threads of cruelty and ambition. Kirby's move from Marvel to DC carried his cosmic sensibilities, seeding the New Gods with a hierarchy that echoed Marvel's Celestials and Eternals, but rooted in a darker, more philosophical tone. The Celestials, Marvel's enigmatic architects, loom over worlds like living monoliths, their armor a vibrant mosaic of reds, blues, and golds. Each stands thousands of feet tall, their faceless helmets glowing with an inner radiance that hints at their divine purpose. They sculpt planets, seed life, and judge civilizations, their motives as inscrutable as the void. Above them, Galactus reigns, his power eclipsing their collective might. The Eternals, immortal beings with skin like polished marble and eyes that shimmer with cosmic energy, operate on a lower tier, their strength formidable yet dwarfed by the gods above. The Beyonders, elusive entities from beyond the multiverse, weave their own enigmatic plans, their forms shrouded in mystery, their power rivaling even the living tribunal. This meticulously crafted hierarchy contrasts sharply with DC's more fluid power structure. In DC, the New Gods beings, like Orion, clad in blazing red armor, or Highfather, draped in flowing white robes, wield godlike abilities but lack the rigid stratification of Marvel's cosmos. Darkseid's dominance is unchallenged within his sphere, yet his universe's instability allows for constant upheaval. Marvel's multiverse, by contrast, is a fortified citadel, its guardians ensuring that no external threat can destabilize its foundations. The creative lineage of these characters traces back to Kirby and Lee, whose imaginations reshaped comic book storytelling. Kirby, a visionary whose pencils conjured galaxies, infused his creations with a sense of mythic weight. His Jewish heritage, steeped in tales of resilience and divine purpose, informed his work. The concept of a chosen people, enduring persecution yet shaping civilization, resonates in the cosmic struggles he depicted. Lee, with his flair for dialogue and humanity, grounded Kirby's grandiose visions, making gods relatable to mortal readers. Their collaboration birthed a Marvel universe where hope triumphs, a reflection of their belief in progress despite adversity. Kirby's transition to DC in 1970 marked a pivotal shift. His New Gods saga, a sprawling epic of warring deities, introduced a darker, more philosophical tone. Darkseid, as the saga's central antagonist, embodied the tyranny Kirby saw in oppressive systems. Yet, his creation of such a destructive force for DC sparked debate. Some view Darkseid as a narrative flaw, a villain whose power overshadows DC's heroes, reducing their victories to fleeting reprieves. Others see him as a necessary foil, a symbol of the chaos that heroes must overcome. In contrast, Marvel's villains, even at their most formidable, operate within a framework where balance is restored. The cultural impact of Kirby and Lee extends beyond comics. Their Jewish roots, tied to a legacy of intellectual and artistic contribution, shaped their storytelling. The Jewish experience, marked by perseverance, creativity, and a drive to improve the world, mirrors the heroism of their characters. Despite facing prejudice, their work transcended cultural barriers, resonating with millions. The Marvel and DC universes, though fictional, reflect this ethos. Universes where gods and mortals alike strive for a greater good, even in the face of cosmic odds. Galactus and Darkseid, as avatars of their respective universes, embody the philosophical underpinnings of their creators. Galactus, a devourer who sustains existence, represents the cyclical nature of life and death. His hunger is not malice, but necessity, a cosmic truth that mortals struggle to grasp. Darkseid, by contrast, is a god of control, his every action driven by a desire to impose his will. His Omega effect, a force that erases free will, stands in stark opposition to Marvel's emphasis on choice and redemption. The interplay between these universes highlights a broader truth. Power, in any reality, is contextual. Darkseid's might, unchallenged in his domain, crumbles before Marvel's guardians. Galactus, a force of nature in his cosmos, would find DC's chaotic landscape alien and restrictive. The ultimate nullifier and Omega beams, as symbols of their respective universes, underscore this divide. One erases existence, the other subjugates it. Neither can fully transcend its origin, a testament to the distinct visions of Marvel and DC. As the multiverse expands, new entities and hierarchies emerge, each adding layers to the cosmic narrative. The Beyonders, with their otherworldly machinations, challenge even the living tribunal's authority. The One above all, a figure of ultimate benevolence, remains the unshakable cornerstone of Marvel's reality. In DC, the cyclical destruction and rebirth of its universe reflect a more turbulent cosmology, one where Darkseid's shadow looms large but never absolute. The legacy of Kirby and Lee endures in these stories, their creations a testament to the power of imagination. Galactus, Darkseid, and the pantheons they inhabit are more than characters. They are ideas, woven into the fabric of popular culture. Their battles, fought across pages and panels, echo the human struggle to find meaning in an infinite universe. Whether in the gleaming halls of Marvel's cosmic citadels or the fire-scarred plains of Apocalypse, their stories remind us that even gods are bound by the worlds that shape them. Beyond the cosmic spectacle, the narrative of these characters reflects a deeper human story. Kirby and Lee, working in an era of social upheaval, channeled their experiences into their art. The 1960s and 1970s, marked by civil rights struggles and global tensions, shaped their vision of heroes and villains. Galactus, with his impartial hunger, mirrors the inevitability of change, a force that reshapes societies as it does worlds. Darkseid, with his relentless pursuit of control, reflects the authoritarian impulses that threaten freedom. Their creations, born in a time of uncertainty, offered readers a framework to grapple with these themes, cloaked in the grandeur of cosmic myth.